Alright, young. Unbiased review, Tyranny. Shout out to Supernova Battle Leagues, pit fights, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the MBK niggas, man. PG County all day. Anyway, this is going to be the most unbiased review about the Summer Madness 3 recap, young. I mean, I've been practicing that. But, anyway, man, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to talk about the battles, like, later down the line. I mean, I'm going to make this real short. I'm going to talk about the battles later because everybody talk about the battles. But I'm going to talk about more about the experience of being there, you know what I'm saying? Like, as a fan, you know what I'm saying? As a nigga that been seeing niggas on YouTube in person, you know what I'm saying? It was my second time going to a big event. I went to Gnome 3 too. But anyway, so I was in the line with the guest list line, young, and it was mad humbling, I thought, for even people that was on a card. They was in line, like, waiting along with regular niggas, you know what I'm saying? The top tier niggas was waiting along with everybody else. Like, they had Math Hoffa waiting across the street with his entourage and Ill Will, and for real, they was waiting for like an hour and a half. Or like, that might have been what kind of started bubbling Math Hoffa up, because I mean, it was kind of ridiculous. I remember Jazz, she walked up with her crew or whatever, and okay, she was looking good, you know what I'm saying? And they was like, yeah, you got to get in the line. And I guess she assumed that they was talking about the regular line, and that's when she was like, I'm a battler or whatever. They was like, I don't care, you got to get in line. And she looked like she was about to go off for a second, but then she looked like she was just like, you know what, it ain't worth it, you know what I'm saying? That's cool, I'm gonna get in line, you know what I'm saying? I thought that was pretty cool. But anyway, so niggas, top tier niggas and battlers that were on the card were in that line, you know what I'm saying? So by the time we got in, niggas was pissed. They been standing there for like 8 hours. Niggas was pissed, you know what I'm saying? They was ready to boo niggas. Like, Gnome 3 crowd was much more forgiving than this crowd, you know what I'm saying? And not only that, but Gnome 3 was more packed than it was in Summer Madness 3, because like, I went up to the balcony on Summer Madness 3 and I could actually see the crowd, the stage, you know what I'm saying? In Gnome 3, there was no way in the world I could see the stage coming in, looking at from the balcony, you know what I'm saying? I'm still tired, you know, I ain't even go to sleep since New York, you know, I went to work and everything, so y'all gotta bear with me. But anyway, niggas was ready to boo, man. I'm gonna talk about that Jazz and Miss Hustle battle, man. Like, first of all, like, that battle was definitely better than I thought it was gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Like, they went in, you know what I'm saying? And Miss Hustle did what, you know, what she did. Jazz definitely did what she did, you know what I'm saying? I think her swag was even there more, you know what I'm saying? Miss Hustle, her bars was hard and everything like that, but like, the crowd started booing her, like, as soon as she like repeated her words. I was like, dang, I was like, these niggas not joking. I was like, big butt, small butt, it don't even matter. I was like, they gonna boo your butt, young. And so she caught herself, in her first round, I think, was her hardest round. So I gave her that drink. And then Jazz, she like, she just took over the crowd, man. What can I say, man? Her bars were like creatively smart, you know what I'm saying? It was just like bars with substance, and then the punchline at the end of them drinks. It was crazy, man. I mean, it is what it is. At this point, Big T already battled Overhead. Overhead, I think, 3-0'd them. The crowd, niggas was talking, like, niggas was waiting to get in, but when they got in, niggas was talking, holding conversations during battles. It was kind of weird. I went up to the balcony, it was 2 niggas asleep, like, knocked out. One nigga had a fitted cap on, nigga was asleep, nigga was like, just knocked out. It was like, one nigga had his cap on like that, one had his cap on like that. I was like, that's crazy, and I wanted to say, don't do that. Don't do that. Not in the Summer Madness 3, man. But yeah, Daylight was walking around like nothing. JC, all them top tier niggas was like real accessible, quote unquote. Hitman Holla, you know what I'm saying? All them niggas was cool. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all something y'all not gonna see with the footage, man. DNA and Hitman Holla had this corny little scheme they did, man. That shit was gay. It was gay.edu, man. Like, Smack was on stage and he started saying, yeah, yeah, we got me in the building, you got it sounded like Star Wars a little bit. And then DNA was like, yo, shut up, Smack, you know what I'm saying? And then Smack was like, who's telling me to shut up? And then, I'm serious too, I saw with DNA, he grabbed Hitman Holla from the VIP, he's like, Hitman, it's time. I was like, what is he talking about? And then he was like, yeah, Smack, I think niggas want to see big names or whatever. So Smack gonna call up Conceited and Hitman Holla. He gonna say the fans want to see y'all 3rd round now. The fans was hyping it. Hitman Holla was like, yeah, let's get it in. I'm with the joint. Conceited was like, nah, don't think so. You know that little head twitch he does. And anyway, so the fans was like, man, get out of here, Conceited. You ain't trying to do your third round. Then DNA gonna grab the mic. He was like, okay, I got something to say. Something like a glad piss. It's funny, because it was like last year how I had Summer Madness or something whack or whatever. And the crowd started booing him and they didn't even let him finish his verse. So anyway, man, I'm going to get to the hot stuff, man. I forgot who even battled after Jazz and Miss Hustle, man. It was on one more battle I just didn't care about. Oh, yeah, the Calico and Rex battle. I mean, niggas was retarded at this event. Like, that nigga Rex said something like, I'm at your patio, I'm at your back door like a patio, and he was like, oh, he said I'm at your back door. Like, I was like, did I miss a wordplay with patio? If I did, then okay, I'm looking dumb right now. But they was geeking over Calico's first round was stupid crack. That shit was crack. After that, man, I literally went upstairs and got an orange juice, man. Like, that shit killed my buzz. I didn't even want to drink after that. I went and got an orange juice upstairs. That shit was like $5. I went and got an orange juice, and I was like, I'm sitting down the rest of the battle, man. After that, Calico, he probably beat him 2-1, arguably 3-0. Rex had a good first round, but anyway, I saw 100 bullets up in that joint, man. Nobody saw bullets in that joint, man. He was in the cut, man, like, and nobody knew it was him. I was trying to tell people, I was like, that's that nigga Bullets right there. And he was just in the cut, and I dapped him up, and he was like, hey, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? How you talk or whatever. Sound like a Black Simpsons character or whatever. And so he was cool people. So I was rapping to him for a while, you know what I'm saying? And then, who else came past? Anyway, let me sum it up. All right, so the Math Off and Serious Jones thing went down real quick. I'm going to just sum this up. Give me like a minute. Don't, I ain't trying to mess up my views. Don't stop looking at this. All right, so Serious Jones goes first. Whackness, weak. I mean, this nigga Serious Jones, what was he thinking when he was writing that crap? He was something like, something pavement, something gauging, and then I'm going to use that same casket that Loaded Lux brought for Calico, and we're going to make your funeral arrangements. And I was like, waiting. I was like, oh, that's it. I was like, oh, that was really whack. That was real whack. I was hoping I missed something. Like, you know how something's so whack, you just like, did he do some type of wordplay that I missed? That's what I was saying. I was like, did he do something? That nigga just was like, funeral arrangements. That's it. That was the punchline. And I was like, that's why I was quiet. So Mav came with a rebuttal off the muscle. Like, he rebutted about the chicks he came with 3 hoes with. They was topless. And he was like, yeah, I'll take off your top like the 3 chicks you with. The crowd went crazy. Mav had momentum, but something seemed shaky, baby. Serious Jones got to him, man. Like, Serious Jones was like, during his round, Serious Jones was like making them sarcastic faces like, oh, yeah. And Math, I guess it just pissed him off. And so when Math said some line, I don't know, man. He seemed like he was spitting a mixtape verse or something. I don't know. Math didn't even come as hard as he should have came. Pause, man. But as soon as he said something weak line or something, Serious Jones like, woo! Next thing you know, that ain't sounded like this. I heard that gent on a microphone, I think even Don DeMarco was like, Don DeMarco. As Serious Jones was falling down, he said, Don DeMarco. It was like a replay or something. And then he was like, bang, bang, bang. As Serious was going down, he was like, bang, bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? So, Mav, he got a couple more hits on Serious Jones than ever. And I was just like, all right, well, if they're entourage in the crowd, I got to watch out to see if they going to go back at it. So, the niggas I was with, PG County niggas, we was ready, like, for, you know what I'm saying, to bounce out the joint, you know what I'm saying? So, we bounced out that joint. But then cameras was on Daylight, because Daylight had his little Ninja Turtle looking crew. You know what I'm saying? They look like some Power Rangers or something, man. Like, they hopped on the stage and Daylight was like, everybody marked out. He was pissed off, They was wearing purple and blue. And they hopped out the joint. I could have sworn Daylight slid in the air, like, and glided for like 2 seconds, Like, because 2 niggas was holding his shirt. It looked like he flew. Like, I think they planned to do that joint, man. It looked like Daylight flew off the stage, man. Like, he jumped. The niggas grabbed his bandana and they grabbed his shirt and it like made a little parachute type joint and he flew for like 2 seconds out to catch. I think he wanted to bring back Swave or Smack. And he was like, yeah, if I ain't get my money, I'm clapping up everything. Nigga, we had cameras out, paparazzi type cameras was all over Daylight, and he was just like, yeah, Watts, West Side, Grape Side, Crip, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy, and he flew outside for like 2 seconds. It's like a parachute he had out of his bandana. And I think he was going to save that for Swave, but I think he used it on accident early. But anyway, this just was a recap real quick, man. Any other questions, y'all leave in the comments. I'll try to, answer that joint, man. Other than that, man, the event was an epic fail, to be honest with you. I mean, it had two... Oh, shout out to Tay-Rock. Best performance of the night. Tay-Rock did his thing. And the jazz joint was dope. Other than that, man... Yeah, I thought the video was going to stop, but that's it.